What's up everyone, Super Macho Gamer here, and today we are going to be reacting to the Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase because it's what we got. Now, I assume most of these games, if not like 95% of them, are just going to be third-party games released already on the Xbox, PlayStation, and computers, but since the Switch 2 can actually play them properly and probably just play them in general, we're gonna primarily see that stuff. We might see one or two new games. I expect most of these just to be ports, and I also expect most of them, if not all of them, to be on game keycards, because let's be real here, game keycards are not going to go away. As much as we hate them, third-party companies love them because it allows them to release games on the Switch in a physical format for super cheap. And at the end of the day, that's all these companies care about. They don't care about your physical collection or anything. But with that out of the way, I have no idea what any of these are about, so let's just get into it. I do kind of expect Call of Duty to get shown here, but then I doubt it because they haven't really shown anything on Call of Black Ops 7 other than like the teaser, but it's supposed to be coming to the Switch 2. It was a whole big deal with a contract for 10 years of Call of Duty on Nintendo systems. I have no idea what this is. Oh, it's Monster Hunter. That makes sense. I'm assuming this is like Monster Hunter Story. I honestly didn't know that enough people played them to warrant what, the third game now at this point? Kind of screams like Fire Emblem Story right now and setting, just with the Monster Hunter characters. Honestly, can't believe that many people played the Monster Hunter Story games. I am curious how many of these games will be coming out this year. I didn't think about that till just now, but as far as we are aware, the last really big first-party game that we are aware of for the Switch 2 is Metroid Prime 4. So I'm kind of curious, what else do we got looking forward to? Sad that they actually have to show that. They actually have to clarify if you're looking at a Switch game and a Switch 2 game. Also, I'm amazed that we're still seeing just normal Switch games. I got it. A lot of people saw the original Switch, but why not just make them all Switch 2 compatible? Like Microsoft was able to do it, even though most people don't buy an Xbox console in general, but they were still able to make it to where almost all the Xbox One games that came out after the Series X came out, the minute you put it in, automatically changed to the newer version. Like, even if it's just a download, it cannot be that complicated just to add a free Switch 2 version onto a cartridge. I've never played a Katamari game. I know people loved it. Well, I don't know about love. People enjoyed it on the PlayStation 2. We have another one. I'm probably just gonna skip this whole section of this game being played because YouTube doesn't like these games. I can't believe they're still making more of these. Cool, we're back. That's Dragon Ball FighterZ. Oh, it's this is like the 3D Arena Fighter one. It'd be really weird if you weren't reliving Goku story mode moments, considering he's the main character. I don't care about anime arena fighters. There's very few quote-unquote arena fighter games that I will actually play. Wow, is this like the original? Well over a decade since this game came out. Aw. How would PvP work? I mean, that was cool. I forgot how long ago Plant vs. Zombies came out. I haven't played a FIFA game since like FIFA 2013 or 14. And at this point, I kind of just don't want to play it because it's not called FIFA anymore. I know it doesn't matter, but it matters. I'm assuming the first Pac-Man World re-release or remake, whatever it was, actually did good for them to warrant redoing the second one. Never played it. Never played any of these games. Honestly, local co-op in any form where it's a minor addition is always a smart thing to add, like what they did with Donkey Kong Bonanza or Super Mario Galaxy. Just letting someone else play, whether it's like your girlfriend or little sibling or your own kids. Just smart. Didn't we already know this was coming out? Okay. Yeah, we did. I really want to know if you can play the original version, like the PlayStation 1 version on this. I just noticed when on all these announcements on the bottom it says physical and digital version, but it doesn't say whether or not it's a game key card. And I guarantee every single one of these third-party games are gonna be game key cards. I wonder if this is gonna get all the DLC included with it, or if you gotta pay for those separately. Also kind of want to know how comparable it is to the PlayStation 5 version, because obviously if it plays more or less the same as the base model PS5, Switch 2 will always be a better console if you actually travel a lot. If you just stay at home, doesn't really matter, to be honest, if you can play on the go, because you're going to be playing on the TV. I play exclusively on the TV. I just like Nintendo games. Oh, this is Hyrule Warriors Tears of the Kingdom edition. I wonder if they're going to do the same funkiness with the what was it called? Age of Calamity? Well, it's like, it's canon, this is what happened. Oh, by the way, time travel bullshit that makes it uncanon. Age of Imprisonment. Honestly, like, the first one was fun and stupid because nothing about it made sense. It was realistically just fan fiction, and it was just mindless fun. And I still argue it has some of the best character designs of a Zelda game, for Zelda characters specifically. And since it was just like a hodgepodge of just a bunch of different Zelda characters, it was just fun. It was just mindless fun. Once again, canonical. I mean, ugh, the Chiefs. It makes sense that you would have Madden, any sport game on the Switch. And FIFA and Madden FIFA is the best-selling sport game in the world. Madden's the best-selling sport game in the US. Why would you not bring it to the Switch too? They're making Madden sound more like an RPG. It literally sounds and looks like a sport RPG, which is kind of crazy. I'm kind of intrigued how in-depth all that is, because it really just sounded like sport game RPG, football RPG. I was gonna honestly be like, why the hell does a campfire simulator exist? But then I remembered that out of every adult who owns a Nintendo Switch system, a Switch 2 or Switch 1 or PC or anything, who can play this game, probably only 5% of those people have actually gone outside, gone camping, or made a bonfire or any kind of thing. There's gonna be a lot of dicks around a campfire. Yeah, the dick conversation. Yeah, with a bunch of dicks. It should just be called Dicks by the Fire. There's no way people will not just put the camera down by their crotch. I thought people stopped playing Apex Legends, but I mean, makes sense just to bring it over. Wait, was Apex Legends on the original Switch? I've never played Apex Legends. You're playing as like a rat. You do not need a magical froggy backpack to climb. Rats are crazy how fast and how quick they can climb up anything. I forgot Star Wars Outlaws came out. Her face really does have an uncanny valley feeling. It's just like they wanted to base it off a real person, but at the same time didn't. It'd be kind of funny if Star Wars Outlaw coming out on Switch 2 actually drastically increases itself, since to a lot of people there's nothing to play on the Switch 2 right now, and if you pay for the system you kind of just want stuff to play. Yeah, because you're like murdering people in the past. Blooper Team's the people who made the Silent Hill 2 remake, and I believe, what's it called? Medium, whatever. It makes sense because I definitely felt like and looked like the Medium, and I didn't really like that game. Never played Yakuza. I know people love these games now. Ever since they started re-releasing them on the PS4, now people fall in love with everything you can do in these games, especially the karaoke. Borderlands 4? Shinobi? I have no idea. Ugh, why would you ever want to play as a baby? There's an expansion for the Hello Kitty game, Romancing Saga 2, Shinobi. Oh, there's a demo for it. Kind of want to go check that out now. I have zero interest in Borderlands 4. 3 was I think it was the first time I've ever gotten the season pass for, and never touched any of the DLC. What is this, Octopath Traveler? I really don't care for the HD 2D aesthetic. I really want to know if I'm like the only one, because I know people always talk about wanting like Chrono Trigger remade or remastered in this style, and I really don't. I'd rather just have a 3D version. You know, this game honestly reminds me of the Secret of Mana games, to be honest. Not Secret of Mana or Trials of Mana, but the very first one, what, Final Fantasy Adventure, I think is what it was called on the Game Boy. I still hate the art style. Oh, there's a demo. I can see how much I really don't like HD 2.5, HD 2D or whatever it's called. Octopath Traveler is such a pain to try to play. I don't know why. Speaking of Octopath Traveler, it's a prequel. Oh, you can actually make your own character. That's cool. Honestly, that's how they should have always done it. You create your own character and you just find the other characters as companions. Like, I don't know why. Just wish. Oh my god, there's all the characters. Kind of wish they just had, I don't know, non-pixel characters. I think maybe that's it, just the pixel characters. That's why I don't like that art style. But is that it? Is that really it? Oh wow, that was it. So their big two reveals were a spiritual successor to Final Fantasy Adventure, or the first Secret of Mana, what was, I think they called it Adventure of Mana eventually, and Octopath Traveler, since they ended the direct with those. Yeah. Okay. I mean, nothing they showed there makes me care, but once again, I didn't buy a Switch 2 for third-party games. I bought the Switch 2 for Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Metroid Prime 4. Like, even with the original Switch, I got it because of Zelda. So any third-party games that are only on the Switch are a plus, but don't matter. So, I mean, their partner showcases are always like this. Nothing about it screams, oh my god, go buy the system. They're always just like, okay, cool. I really want to know how many of those games are going to be game key card only. I'm assuming all of them. Maybe not Hyrule Warriors. That one might be on a normal game card, not game key card. But I mean, it is what it is. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And let me know if you like the HD 2D art style, because I don't. And I'll catch you guys later.